today, a bit of power yoga for balance. So just to help build core strength, to help balance. If you play a lot of sports and you want to feel a little bit more balanced and have a little bit more core strength, this is your secret weapon. If you can do a bit of power yoga, maybe slip it in once or twice during the week, and you can add it to your routine of what you do. So jump in, follow along. If you haven't done these workouts with me before, just modify it if you need to, and just know that your body will adapt to it. The more you apply yourself to it, the better you will get at it. Breathe in and out, and let's get to it. So let's start with a down dog. So just come straight to it, just pushing those heels down, head towards those knees, just pedal the legs. We just add a little bit of a warm up. Let's really get some heat into those calves. So we'll add the warm up into this routine as well. And we're going to inhale forward into a plank. And we're just going to rock it back and forth just to get that core really warmed up. And just go back and forth. But building core strength and working on our balance. Very loud neighborhood. But yeah, really bounce it out, work it out. And we're going to hinge it forward, back, forward one more time, and then we're going to lower down into a hollow pose. So you're just going to come off that ground a little, hold, lower all the way down, and then just bring the forearms forward, and we'll just have a cobra. We'll just stretch out that lower back, have a bit of a twist. I'm a bit sore from playing lots of tag last night, so I'm a little bit sore. Just add some kicks, warm up those quads, double kicks, stretch the back, and then let's take the hands underneath the chest, let's push it up into that plank again, and then let's tuck the toes and come back into that down dog. So walk it out. Now this time we're going to add a bit of a twist, so we're going to push opposite knee to opposite shoulder, and just back and forth. Squeeze the abs. And again, we can really work on that core. Squeeze. Head back towards the knees. Relax those heels down. Big breath in, just relax forward as you breathe in a little. And then exhale, push back into those heels. Full body stretch. So relax forward. Heel back. All right. Let's get into some balance pose, shall we? So right leg up tall, extend that right foot back, bring that right foot forward. We're going to come into a low lunge to start. Just drop that back knee, just come up into that low lunge, shoulders back. Let's place the fingers at the back and let's push it forward. Open up that chest and then relax it back, forward, really stretch out that left hip flexor. Back and forward, back. Now let's add a twist, so just take both arms down and we're going to lift that back leg up. So we're going to straighten that back leg, push that heel back, and then that right arm we're going to bring it up and over and roll that right shoulder back. You can take the arm a little lower back, but up, over. Now let's breathe into this pose. So breathe it in. As you exhale, let's roll that shoulder back and lengthen that left leg. One more breath. Take the arm up, take it forward, and let's take it through a flow. So let's go back, plank, push it forward and down into that hover pose. Use that strength just to come off the ground, all the way down. And then this time we're going to come into an up dog, so you're going to squeeze the glutes as you come up. Roll it out a little, to kind of really just loosen up that lower back. Just widen the hips a little. Let's come back into a child's pose and back. Stretch out that upper back. Relax that forehead down. And then let's come back down dog, and we're going to do the other side. So pedal those legs again. Ooh, never underestimate our down dog. Let's really walk it out. And then let's left foot up. So let's
Keep that both legs straight, pushing that right heel down. Bring it forward, drop the back knee, and we're in that low lunge.
Just come up, just line up that front ankle and knee. We want to keep that straight. Shoulders back, lace the fingers, open up the chest. And then breathe it in. Really good to open up that chest, right? We spend a lot of the day hunched over, phones, driving. Let's open it up and then hinge it forward. Rocking it back, working on this hip flexor, back. Open up that chest. Big breath out as we extend forward. Let's go one more forward. And then release those hands. Right hand down. And let's add that twist. So let's bring up that back leg. Push that heel down. And then when you're ready, we're going to roll that left shoulder back. Roll it back, heel down, breathe in, and then roll that shoulder back. We can take the arms to the lower back. One more big breath in. Take that arm forward. Ooh, I hope you're getting that release in that glute. Back to that plank. Plank, lower down into that hover. Just come off the ground a little and then all the way down. And then let's come up into up dog. Again, just rolling it out. Just work it wherever you're feeling it. Let's come back, widen those knees back to child's pose. Very good. Very, very good. Let's bring it forward, hands and knees. Balance pose, we're going to do bird dog. So we're going to extend right arm, left leg first and out and straight. Back and then opposite. Again, builds core strength. We're going to go to 10, there's 2. Really work on straightening. Hands straight underneath the shoulder. One might just snake forward at times a little, so just keep it going. Stretch. Work on that form. Keep that breath. I think we're doing 3 more. 1, 2, and last one, 3. Back hands and knees, tuck the toes. Back to down dog. Breathe it in. Let's take that right leg back up again. Bring it forward. This time I'm going to go full lunge. So balance pose is your lunge. Extend those arms up. Breathe it in. Now we're going to come forward. We're going to bring that left leg off the ground. And we're going to bring it up into a balance pose and just bring it forward. Squeezing the abs and then use that balance to come back. Let's do that one more time. Up, balance, squeeze, and back. Just step it forward in between, and we're going to come into a forward fold. Just shake it out a little. Let's hinge it down slowly. Just run the hands down the shins. Keep a little bit of a bend in the knees. And just drop that crown of the head down. And again, we're going to use that breath. Breathe it in and then relax. Breathe into it as we breathe forward and push down. Lower it down. Just wherever you're at. If it's calves, ankles. Just come back to a flat back. So it's going to be hands on our shins. We're going to extend our back forward. We're going to lengthen that spine and release any knots. Get some breath into that spine and then into that forward fold. One more breath. And then let's slowly come back up. Roll the shoulders back. And let's swap over to the other side. So into that lunge, we're going to take right foot back. All the way back. Take the arms up. Full lunge, and then we're going to bring that right knee forward into that balance pose. Come up. And then back. Now it's the first time doing these poses, you're going to wobble, you might fall, but just be consistent with it. And the more balance you're going to progress. Back, full lunge, hinge it all the way forward, lengthen, and then let's take it through a flow. So back to plank, hold that plank, push it forward and lower it down into that hover. And then all the way down into that up dog. Very good. Very good. Okay, tuck the toes, back to down dog. Let's walk our hands back into that forward fold. Drop it down, come into that flat back. And then we're going to rise it up. We're going to come into what we call a leg extension. Just another balance pose. We're going to add to it. Just face this side. Now what we're going to do here is lift our leg up. One leg up, we're going to start with the left. So you can bring it up, you can just hold underneath that upper leg. So you can hold that pose, work on that balance. Or if you want to take it further and challenge that balance, we can grab the outside of that foot. Right hand to the right hip, and we're going to extend that leg out. So leg extension, lengthen, one more breath, release, keep that knee lifted, take it down, roll the shoulders back, and let's work on that other side. So balance pose, just a great routine just to add into your any kind of training regime, especially if you're training for sports, looking for a bit of an advantage. Any kind of yoga, but this kind of yoga, that balance yoga, that really builds core strength, builds confidence, because you'll feel it. You know, when you get on that field, you're going to feel the difference. Relax it down. Just take the arms up, lengthen that back, come into that forward fold again. This time I'm going to grab opposite elbows, just sway it side to side so we can lengthen those hamstrings, but just get it on a different angle. Just drop the crown of the head down. And let's remember to keep that breath. Don't hold your breath. Relax those hands back into flat back. Bring it back up. Shoulders back. Let's turn and face the front. This time I'm going to come into a tree pose. Just shake it out. Now what we're going to do, two options here. We can go foot across that front leg, or you can go into that upper leg and use that balance pose. Whatever one's comfortable. Again, if it's the first time you've done it, you're going to wobble. And we want to point, we just want to look at one spot. Keep our eyes still. And let's get our breath balanced. When we get balanced, we're going to add some movement. So we're going to go arms up. We can balance it up. Arms out. Right out to the side. Bring it back to the middle. We're going to go up. Out. Stay with me. Back to the middle, and then we're going to add a crouch. So we're going to come down. Release that leg. And we're going to come into that crouching tree. Hold for 2 more breaths. Very good. Release. Up. And let's work on that other side. Just shake it out in between. And again, if you're going to fall and drop and twist, it's fine. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Be consistent with it. Left leg. Let's start. A little bit tighter on this side of my left knee, but let's go balance. Shoulders back. Look at one spot. Get that breath balance. Keep the eyes still. And then let's add some movement to it. So let's take the arms up, lengthen, arms out, lengthen, width, back into the middle. Let's do that 2 more times. Up, big breath into that back, arms open, wide, and then back to the middle. And then one more up, keeping that hip open. And then out, back to the middle, and then let's add that crouch. So release that leg, and let's drop it down, and really work that balance. Definitely got some tightness in the glutes from playing tag yesterday, but this kind of workout, perfect kind of release, just to kind of get rid of any knots and soreness in there. Come up. Plus when I finish this, I'm going to jump in my ice bath as well, which is my new toy. Shake it out. We've got one more balance pose, and then you're free to have your ice bath. Half Russian, so a little bit more advanced, but you can add to it, you can modify it. We're going to balance on one leg, we're going to take the leg out to the side. So there's the first one, you can hold that. If you want to go further, we're going to grab the outside of the foot, and we're going to lengthen, and we're going to lengthen that other arm. And again, we're going to look in one spot. If I could do a Russian accent, I would do it, but I'm just going to talk about it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. One more breath. Release, balance, and let's go to the other side. So again, just modify it if you need to. This is something I've built up to. I couldn't just jump in and do it straight away, but you definitely work yourself up. Hip out to the side. But I don't know, what age was I learned when I did? I mean, you can learn, the body will adapt. You know, when I first did it, I would have been, starting doing yoga, I would have been kind of 45, I guess, maybe. I think it's been that long. But yeah, it's amazing, your body will adapt. If you just keep trying it, keep at it, get the benefits from it, do these kind of routines. One more breath. Release. And let's do one more flow. So just bring it back, shoulders back, bring it down into that flat back, lengthen the spine. And then let's walk hands out to a down dog, back where we started, pedaling those legs, heels down, and one more flow. Let's forward, push it forward, and then hover. Hover off that ground, hold, lower it down, and there you have it, my friends. Release, bring it down, seated position, and that is our, what do we call that, our balance yoga and to build core strength. I think that was the fancy title I come up with, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out for more videos coming, and yeah, leave a comment if you did that workout and you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends, share it with people that you train with, or maybe that you play Oztag with, if you play any other sports. And then we'll see you for the next workout. See you soon.